Hello there, my name is Niamh and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I upload videos twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday, so you should totally stick around and subscribe. Today's video is going to be all about body positivity. So I am at a place in my life where I am quite comfortable with my body, but I went through many years of absolutely hating it and really struggling to accept and like my body for what it is. And I think I'm just at a place where I can share what I found helped me, but also admit that I still struggle every now and again with, like, you know, I think everyone struggles with things, even if you feel like you've got it. Like, there are going to be days when you struggle, but yeah, I have 3 main tips on how to become more body positive, so I hope you keep watching and that you find this helpful. The first tip I have, and some people might feel like, what? But it is fake it. Fake your body positivity. Pretend that you love your body. Years ago I saw this post being like, fake it till you make it really works. You know, just keep telling your brain that you like your body, that you love your body, you look good, and eventually your brain will just accept it, and then next thing you're accepting it. So I started, this is a long time ago, like a long time ago, like 5-6 years I'd say now, and I just would look at myself in the mirror and be like, you look really good. And I mean, at the start I did not mean it at all. I was like, I look so ugly, this is weird, this looks weird, this part of me looks weird, but I just was like, look, we're gonna give this a go. So every single day I would look at myself and be like, you look good, like you look really good, and then I'd be like, I really don't like me, you know. But I just had to be like, I look good. And I don't know what it was. Is it like reverse psychology on your own brain? But I don't know, over time I kind of felt how I was telling myself you look good change. So it started off being like, you look good, like really fake and pretend, but then I was like, you look good, and then I was like, I do look good, you know. I don't know what it is. If you're really struggling at the moment, I would just give it a go. Just absolutely fake the hell out of it till you make it. Tip number 2 is to not compare, and this is something I think our society is so bad for. So do not compare yourself to others, and do not compare yourself to your past self. I mean, don't comparing yourself to others is obviously a given in a lot of scenarios, but like especially Instagram, it can just be so toxic because filters, like presets, are now a huge thing, and just people can make their photos look so much better by just one little preset over it. And you just gotta remember, it's for Instagram. Of course, a lot of people are gonna put up like they're really good, really posed, really well put together photos, but remember that it's not always true, and it's not always fully true. Like it can be true without being fully true, if you get what I mean. But I think there's nothing worse than scrolling through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, and being like, oh, her legs look so good, oh, his legs, his body, they're this, they're that. Like there's no point in doing that, because that's going to do nothing but harm yourself. I think as well, comparing yourself to your past self is one of the worst things you can do, because I used to do this. I used to look at photos from when I was like 17, 18, and then like the start of college, and I was like, oh, my arms were so much skinnier, this is so much skinnier, this is this. But like, I had to step back and remember, when I was 17, 18, I was still Irish dancing, and I was Irish dancing 3 to 4 times a week. Sometimes like my Saturdays or Sundays could be hella long hours of it. So like, I was incredibly fit and I was exercising so much. Of course my body was going to look a little bit different now, because now I don't exercise. Now I can't exercise at the moment, and I just have to be like, that was a different person. And along with that different person is that different body. This is me now, and this is my body now. There is no point in looking at your past self, even if you maybe look worse in your own mind in your past self. There's no point in going back and be like, oh my god, I can't believe I look like that. How did I go out like that? Why did I blah, blah, blah. Like, there's no point in beating yourself up that way as well, you know. So I think it goes both ways, whether you think you looked better or worse in the past. Just leave it in the past. There's no point in overthinking everything about it, you know. And my last tip, this isn't really a tip, but you'll get what I'm on about. It is to remember that your body changes throughout the entire day. I think I'm gonna get up and just show you what I mean by your body changes. Your body can change from pose to pose. I think we don't remember enough that like our body can look so different in so many different angles, lightings, depending on what way you stand. So I think I'm gonna get up. I think I need to get up and I need to just like show you exactly what I am talking about. I think I'm gonna go full on transparent and get into a sports bra and really show you my body. Okay, so I could come on here and tell you this is me. Are you ready? This is my body. I don't want to show my legs. Personally, they're not my favorite. So again, I cannot do that. But I could come on here and be like, look at me. Look at my body. But I'm holding in there. I'm literally sucking in my body. This is kind of what I'm like. I mean, there's not too much different, but like I could go around posing like this the whole time and be like, yeah, this is me. But it's not though, like this is actually me. People forget that you can literally be posing in any kind of way. I'm actually getting out of breath from actually holding in there. But you know, just remember that you never really know what someone is showing, and that's why it's so important to not compare yourself. But it also goes to show how much your body can change. Now some of you might be like, you didn't even change that much, but I feel I did. I think, you know, no matter what way you stand or you pose, I look like I have nice little abs when I go this way, but not when I go this way. I look like I have kind of a bit more tonedness when I suck in compared to when I go out. You know, your body is just like, when I go this way and up, there we go, we wrinkle, but if I put it down, I don't wrinkle. Do you know, like your body just, again, not as much wrinkle then on this side when I do that, but I still have nothing when I go down like that. Do you have, like, do I make sense? Is what I'm saying making sense to anyone? I can also go like this, and I like what my butt looks like when I go like this. But that's me really posed, and that's me really like trying to get my butt up, whereas like, it's just that, like, you know, but it just, I think just what I'm trying to say is that your body can look so different, or just even a tiny bit different, depending on what way you pose. And I think we forget that. We forget that online. A lot of the time, of course, people are going to post the most ideal photo they can get of themselves, and that's going to be really posed. So just keep that in mind anytime you are looking through social media, and even when you're looking at yourself and be like, why do I look so good today when I didn't look this good yesterday? You've probably eaten less today. You've probably, you know, you probably ate more tomorrow. Like, people forget as well that you can look so different in the morning because you have like nothing in your system compared to later on at night when you've eaten a full day's worth of food. Of course your body's gonna look a little bit different because it has more inside it, you know? I think one thing as well that us people with uteruses forget is that we have one, and that is why we have this little pouch thing here. Like, that is why that never goes flat, because we've got a friggin' uterus. Like, you know, I just, like, and no one told me that when I was younger, when I was growing up. I'm not even joking you, when, like, obviously I knew my uterus was like there, but I didn't realize that is why you have that little belly pouch, let's call it. It's because if you're a person with a uterus, your body has to keep a uterus inside you, so it needs a little bit of extra weight or fat or whatever you want to call it on the outside of your body to keep your uterus inside there. And that is something I was never told growing up, which just pisses me off, because I had to find it out when I was like 20 years old, and I was like, well, that's why no matter how many abs or how many ab exercises I do, that's not going away, because it's keeping my uterus inside me. And that is everything for today's video. Sorry if you felt I went on a little bit of a rant there in the last few clips, but it's something I started to feel really passionate about lately, that like people forget that our own body changes from the different types of poses you do, the different types of walks you do, from the way you sit down. Like, your own body looks so different depending on what pose state it's in, kind of, if you get what I mean. And it's something I've only realized myself in the past while, and I just wanted to get it out there just in case someone's like, oh yeah, that's why I look different this morning, because I was looking at myself this way and not this way. I hope you did find those 3 tips helpful. I feel like they felt like so much more than 3 tips, but anyway, you know, if you did find any of these helpful, please do let me know, because all I ever want with these kind of videos is just for at least one person to take something from it, or even just to feel a bit more comforted about your own body. You know, our bodies are amazing and we don't give them enough credit and we're always too harsh on them. But just remember that everyone has a completely different body. You yourself have completely different bodies throughout your life and throughout the day. So I just think that's something that we really need to remember. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and if you stuck through to the end, thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you got something from it. If you did like it, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and I shall see you when I next see you.